Chris, hopefully we have some good weather on tap for this weekend.
We shall, and for the first time in a long time, it seems, we're going to have ideal weather the entire weekend. Never are we trying to time out rainfall. Whole weekend looks nice, starting on Thursday when the fest begins. Now, we had mostly cloudy skies all day today, finally clearing out. That will allow temperatures to cool down even more so tonight. So as we were pretty chilly this morning, we'll be even colder tomorrow morning. 56 degrees right now, and dew points are in the 40s. Already in the 40s on the North Shore, and they will continue to drop. So expecting more lower 40s, both north and more mid 40s south, and right in the heart of the city will probably stay more in the lower to mid 50s as lake Gulf water temperatures, so if you're near the Gulf as well, will probably be a little bit milder as the water temperatures are in the 70s. Now, dew points are lower in the 40s, and winds have been settling. So we've got the light winds, clearing skies, and less humid or low humid air, all the conditions needed for those temperatures to really bottom out. And the winds during the day, night tonight and into the day tomorrow, not nearly as strong as they have been seemingly for about a week, going back to last week at this morning. Still very windy, but that's no longer the case. Finally, more spring-like with temperatures actually running generally below average through the week. Also low humid air, so it's going to feel a whole lot nicer. No weekend rain. We are keeping an eye on river levels as we had a lot of rain over the last several days across the Plains, Ohio Valley. We'll talk more about that in a moment. This is the big upper trough that brought through our front, kept some lingering showers and cloud cover this morning, the cloud cover for much of the day, but now that is long gone, and we will stay under mostly clear skies over the next several days, along with more of a northerly wind. Now, that wind will start to change direction briefly as we head toward late Wednesday, Thursday. That'll briefly increase temperatures and humidity before another front moves on through. And as we are now in April, even though that was a very strong upper trough, we don't see the temperatures getting nearly as bitterly cold as we had been. So I saw some folks saying, oh, winter's still very much in play. This is not winter-like air by any means. These are more chilly for April, certainly, but we are far from records. And that pattern sticks with us through the rest of this week, with kind of a reinforcement coming in on Thursday, keeping the weekend gorgeous. As we head toward next week, this upper ridging out west will start building over us. So starting on Monday, we will see temperatures back into the 80s, low 70s, maybe struggling to get to 70 tomorrow, lower mid 70s on Wednesday, near 80 by Thursday, and that's really as warm as we will be this week. By the weekend, more mid to upper 70s, and then that upper ridge builds in Monday. We'll see those temperatures getting back into the 80s and very comfortable. Maybe a little bit more of a damp feel on Thursday with that onshore wind, but overall dew points 40s, even 50s and low 60s. Still pretty pleasant considering all last week dew points were in the 70s. That was our taste of summer. We're getting back to maybe a little bit more sub-seasonal for the next several days, but still very pleasant. I'd mentioned that rainfall. We had several rounds of severe weather outbreaks, and flooding, significant flooding rains across parts of the Ohio River. Water that flows into the Ohio River will eventually make its way toward the lower Mississippi, and eventually that comes past New Orleans. Now, it does take some time for those water levels to increase at New Orleans, and we are looking at a forecasted crest right now of around 16 feet, probably around the 21st of April. Now, flood stage here is 17, and consider we have many protections upriver that would long prevent the water from ever getting very high. So we'll be watching an increasing level of the Mississippi River in the coming weeks, but never really threatening any kind of flooding concerns here. Again, we've got the Bonnie Carey, got the Morganza, and other elements farther north. Temperatures over the next couple of mornings, 40s and 50s with highs in the lower 70s. A slightly above average day on Thursday. Normal high is 77, so this is not too far above our normal. We're back below average for Friday, Saturday. Beautiful weather Sunday. That's also Palm Sunday, and then a warm start to next week.